Yosh! Hello, SuperBakas! How are you all doing today? I'm doing just fine and dandy. Today I am bringing you another 2 battles of Pokemon Showdown! And in today's video battles, I don't know, I am bringing you 2 battles, but they are random battles, so unfortunately there is no team preview. That is not a thing right now, but they are pretty fun battles. Just so before we begin, this first battle, there's just so many noob mistakes and they are all by me. So forgive me, I don't know what the hell I was thinking at the moment, but let us begin the battle. There we go. He sends out his Heracross and I'm superior. I just go for the hidden power, hoping, to do a lot of damage, but unfortunately that's not what happened, and then he just ends up destroying my life, and I was like, here's noob mistake 1. He has a Mega Heracross, and then this is a really close battle, to be honest. And then I sent out Pyroar, and then the Fire Blast business. I was like, no! And he goes for Earthquake, and I live. But I guess he was thinking, this guy's gonna go for another thing. He switches out to his Kingler. I do hit it, but it does not die. And I just switched. I was like, nah. And then I go to the Palapa. He uses Crab Hammer. It was like, meh. I was like, didn't do much, so I just started to go for the Toxic. Yeah, I go for the Toxic on this Karakofta. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. But then I go for a U-turn, and then here I was like, maybe, I'll go for the Hitmonlee. He misses a Stone Edge, and then I go for the Mach Punch. I don't know, I was thinking this Hitmonlee had better moves, but like I said, there's a random battle, so you get random Pokemon moves, random Pokemon and whatnot. He goes for the Earthquake, and then I was like, oh, I was hoping this thing had, like, I don't know, high jump kick or something. But then I go for my Farfetch'd. I knew he was gonna go for the Earthquake, so I'm like, maybe I have a turn to try to set up. And noob mistake number 2, I go for the Swords Dance, and then he goes for the Stone Edge. And he lands it. And then I was like, but luckily the Toxic kills him, and I'm losing now. I'm losing very terribly. Then he goes out to a Solrock. I believe I do go for a Toxic, but then I just go right after that. He burns me, but this Pelipper is a boss. I go for the Scald, and it does. I believe it kills him, or it almost does. Oh yeah, almost does. I was like, Pelipper, and then he misses, and I was like, Lord Arceus is on my side today. Lord Arceus, thank you. But yeah, it was pretty great. And then I go for Scald, and then it dies. I was like, Pokemon number 2 down. Maybe my mistakes are not gonna catch up to me, but I'm gonna make another mistake. Maybe. I do. Look at this. He goes for the Stealth Rock, and I go for the new mistake of going for the Toxic. To be honest, I thought he was gonna switch out. I honestly, I don't know. But I just straight up went for the Toxic. I could have went for the Fog. And well, I mean, like I said, I honestly thought he was gonna switch out, but it was still a new mistake. And then I go for the Mach Punch. It does pretty good damage. And he just goes for the Fire Blast, and I just barely did it. I was like, please, why couldn't I have a better fighting type move? But I just didn't. It was not good. He goes for the Fire Blast, and he lands it, when I only can land one. And then I die. I was like, Hitmonlee, forgive me. Forgive me, Plox, forgive me. And then I go for Pyro. And I get the Fire Blast off, and it dies. I was like, yay, it finally landed. And then I go for the Hyper Voice, and it's down. And I'm like, yes, maybe I can make a comeback. And he goes for the Sound Blades. I'm like, I go for the Will-O-Wisp because it could have been a physical attacker, but I believe it was a mixed attacker because he does end up using Draco Meter. And I go for Pelipper. I didn't want to reveal my last Pokemon yet because it was something that I probably thought I could have came back with, and it is he just ends up destroying my life. And I was like, well, maybe GG. But no, you must never give up, never, and I mean ever. So I go into Meowstic, the female form, and I go for those calm minds. Like, there is absolutely no tomorrow. Because I was like, Meowstic, I have used you before. I know how powerful you are. It's burned and it's at minus special attack. So I just calm mind. Because the burn is going to kill it eventually. So I was like, yes, maybe I can make the greatest comeback ever. It's not really the greatest comeback ever. It just ends up burning itself to death. Really, because it wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing that much damage after the calm minds and the burns and the minus special attack. And then we are at 1-1, which is like, wow, I'm really bringing this back. I probably should have lost this match. And then I just go for the Shy Shock. And I win the battle once again with a good comeback, sort of. I was down, sort of, not really. I don't know. But yeah, I was just a lot of new mistakes in that battle. But I will be right back with the next battle. Just give me a second. Yosh! And I am back, guys, with battle number 2. And like I said, like I said in the first battle, these are both random battles, so a different team again versus somebody called the Snack Master. The Snack Master. But yeah, let us begin. I have my Dodrio, and she has her Chimecho or Chimeco. I don't know, whatever people call it. But yeah, let's begin the battle. But she just like instantly just switches out right afterwards. So mine, and I go for the knockoff. I'm like, it did 50%. So you know, I just straight up go for the knockoff again, but it only does 30% this time. And I was like, nah. And he goes for Thunderbolt, and I live. I was like, yes, Dodrio, you are very, very, very powerful. And I just go return, and the minion has gone down and out for the count. This was actually a pretty good team. On my team, you can't really see it, but it was a Dodrio, a Genesect, a Deoxys, a Omastar, and I forget the last 2. I don't think I used the last 2. I don't believe so. But then he just takes me out. But I knocked off its Chesto Berry, so it can't go for the Resto Chesto. And then right here we have the MVP of the team. This Kecleon puts in so much work. I've never used a Kecleon in my life, but it just does. It's just so good. It's just really good. I don't know. Like I said, I've never used one before, but it does pretty good. Like I said, I believe it's the MVP of the team. It just takes out almost. It just puts in work. That's what I'm trying to say. It just does really, really great work. He switches out, and look, I guess she was thinking that I wouldn't be able to hit her, because I think she forgot that Darkrai is not a ghost type, and I do some massive damage. Some really great damage. And I was like, yeah, Darkrai is not a ghost. So then I just proceed to destroy it. Kecleon is putting in work once again. I don't know, Kecleon is really, it's awesome. She goes back to her Chimecho, and she misses the Dazzling Gleam. Oh no, never mind. Oh yeah, she did. The Toxic is what's doing damage. I go for the cover, just trying to do more damage before I die or something. She goes for the taunt, but I knew I didn't know she had taunt, but I wasn't gonna go for the cover again. I just wanted to take it out before the Toxic took me out, and then I guess she tried to predict the recover, but then I just go for the Sucker Punch and it dies. I'm like, yes, Kecleon putting in work, but unfortunately the Toxic, it takes him out. But then I go for the Genesecta. It's a chill, and she sends out Milotic, and then I just set up all over her face. Shift gear, attack, and speed, because it had Blaze Kick, Shift gear, Techno Boost, and Extreme Speed. So I just keep going for the Shift gear while she's asleep. So I'm just setting up. I go for it 3 times, just to be safe, and then it finally wakes up, and it does some pretty good damage, to be honest. Scald, I didn't expect it to do that much, but then I just go for the Extreme Speed, and it's down. It dies, and it goes for the Ho-Ho, but I already had laid the Stealth Rocks earlier, so Extreme Speed taken down with 1 hit. For my Pokemon Stadium people. And then she forfeits the battle, so I was like, well, I don't know. I guess I wish I could have seen what she had for her last one. And then after I did an extra battle just to see, but in the first 2 turns I just set up. I set up with who was it that I used? Oh, I had Lucario, and I just set up with him Nasty Plots, like literally, because the person switched out, and my Lucario had Nasty Plot, Vacuum Wave, but it literally lasted 2 seconds, and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna record this match. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed these blah blah blah. I hope you guys enjoyed these 2 battles. They were great. I really enjoyed them. I like doing random battles because I like using many different Pokemon, no matter what they are. I don't really like using tiers, but I do like making my own teams of my random Pokemon, and I will keep doing that hopefully in the next battle. So I will be seeing you guys later. Goodbye. Yosh!